If you've drawn the King of Swords in the reverse position, you have to be careful about this because it generally represents somebody that's come into your life, or the energies that are happening right now that are there to manipulate you, use your resources, control you, manipulate you into doing what they want rather than what you want. This card represents keywords of manipulation: tyrannical, abusive, corrupted, a loose cannon, prone to aggression. It is that hot-tempered energy that when you go up against it, it fights back. It is there. It's not going to rationalize with you. It's going to try to overpower you to get you to take their point of view rather than allowing you to contribute and do your point of view. This is that loose cannon. It's a personality that you have a hard time trusting this. You're forced to have to trust rather than naturally trusting. So rather than being a really good professional advisor, you're feeling like you're being misled in this particular situation. The thing to look out for is when you call out this person, you basically call them on their stuff. Generally what happens is you'll get overpowered by their energy pushing back, trying to get you to be submissive to their will rather than allowing you to express your thoughts and have a genuine conversation. So this is that person that manipulates your resources, manipulates your energy, gets you to do what they want done. And quite often they have an agenda associated with this. So be careful about that. We want to be able to write this card. Be careful about how you give your energy to others or what type of advice you're listening to. This card also brings in the negative characteristics of Aries. The negative characteristics of Aries can be impatient, combative, energetic, arrogant, stubborn, impulsive, unfinished, naive. It's that type of energy that wants to dive in there and make it happen without really thinking about the consequences of the situation. It is straightforward, willing to get the job done, but they're going to run over anybody in the process because they want it, and they want it now, and they want it their way. There's no compromising. There's no participating with how they want the situation to unfold. It is a very stubborn energy. It is a non-communicative energy. It's about them getting their way rather than interacting to make it a team effort. It is basically some of the harder, more stubborn energies of Aries. So here we want to be able to, whatever you've drawn this card for, you want to be able to look at it and see how those energies are in play in this situation. Ultimately, we want to be able to turn this around. We want to be able to find a way to communicate. We want to be able to find a way to negotiate. We want to be able to find a way to use the intellectual aspects of this to be able to turn it into a situation that can be managed, can be strategized, and can be ironed out so that everything works like it should, rather than simply being bowled over by the aggressive energy of Aries. I would love your support. I'm in the process of working to get my deck on Amazon or up in the marketplace. I need to raise enough money to print out 1,000 copies of this deck. And so I'm raising money. So I'm looking for donations for $20 to $25 for getting on the list of people to receive that first printing of the deck. On my website, I have a donate button and I have a Litecoin address. What I'm going to do is any donations that come in, I'm going to move those into Litecoin so I can save there so that when I raise enough, I'm going to be able to take them to print. I totally appreciate your support. I hope to be able to send you a deck before too long.